Now they say things are bigger in Texas, and that certainly includes quantities. Here at Mecum's 2019 Houston auction, there's a grand total of 6 SVT Lightning pickup trucks. All of them are from the model's second generation, which ran from 1999 through 2004. Around that time, go-fast sport trucks were becoming all the rage, and Ford turned their SVT engineers loose and let them come up with their hottest hauler. Now the trucks were built upon a short wheelbase with a regular cab and flare side bed, meaning that both sides have this cutout step, making it easier to reach cargo inside the bed. The truck was lowered in both the front and the rear and given bigger disc brakes all the way around. The real story here is with the engine. Underhood is a supercharged 5.4 Triton V8 making 360 horsepower, 4 more than the 1999 SVT Mustang Cobra. Add it all up and the truck could scoot from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.2 seconds, and according to a period motor trend test, post a quarter-mile time of 14.6 seconds at 97 miles per hour. Unique callouts included special badging on the front fenders, and inside there was white face gauges and SVT leather inserts in the bucket seats. Now the man responsible for bringing out these fast Fords is Julian. Julian is with GT40 Motorsports, a shop in Austin, Texas. Now Julian, you have a special memory with the Lightning truck.
Yeah, I mean, I had one growing up, and it was one of these trucks that, you know, it was a dream truck, you know, just because of what it was, and being from, you know, Texas. I mean, it's all about trucks, and this was something that was unique just because, you know, it's a supercharged motor, and so it was something different. It wasn't lifted, it wasn't anything like that. It was just a, you know, burning rubber type truck, you know, which is something that I loved and always wanted to have.
The idea for this kind of came about a year ago, and once that ball was set in motion, you guys hit the ground running, tracking trucks all over the country.
Correct, yeah. So, I mean, we started talking with, you know, Frank Mecum and all that kind of stuff, kind of, you know, floating the idea out there. And ever since then, I mean, we started running, like you said. I mean, we went all over the U.S. I mean, trucks from Florida to Pennsylvania to Ohio. I mean, you know, and one of them local to me. But, I mean, these trucks were just, you know, trying to find everywhere, you know, because I'm real picky about, you know, because a lot of these Lightnings, you know, they got, you know, modifications and, you know, different motors put in them, turbos. I like the all stock stuff, you know, and that's why I went after. I mean, and that's why it took so long to build, because, you know, finding the ones that fit, that check my box. And now my box isn't what everybody wants, but, you know, I like the original low mileage stuff, and that's what I went out and found.
Now, Julian, you've had a lot of time to get behind the wheel, having owned that truck, put a lot of miles on it. What's it like when you get behind the wheel and you fire up the key on one of these rigs?
Yeah, it's like nothing else. I mean, these motors are supercharged. I mean, they've got a lot of power and to them. But I mean, the cool thing about it to me is there's no weight in the back. So I mean, you're going sideways, you know, just with barely a touch of the pedal. And, you know, a lot of people look in, they just think it's a little truck. But I mean, you give it some gas and you're, you know, blowing the doors off of all of them. So.
And now, as a younger enthusiast, what do you think it is for you, as well as others in the generation, that are being drawn to these trucks more and more?
A lot of it's, you know, the Fast and Furious movies. I mean, he drove a red one, you know, and the one that I had, you know, years ago was a red one. And it's just that connection, you know, where you're youth, you're young, you're dumb, you can, you know, hop in, feel invincible and go whatever you want. And that's a lot of the feel that you get when you get in these trucks. I mean, it's just something that brings you back, and, you know, to the day. And it's funny saying that, because my dad has his connection with his cars, you know, that, you know, he's all about. And, you know, these are, you know, mine with these Lightnings and so on. So it's a great connection, you know, makes you feel young and good, even though we're getting old.
Make no mistake, these trucks are growing in popularity, and especially with those younger enthusiasts. Now, while Julian and his crew have certainly found a bunch, there's many more out there waiting to be discovered and enjoyed. If you want to see how his collection did on the auction block, tune into Mecum's coverage of the 2019 Houston auction.